Hey there. Here's the third installment of this series. We're going to do another ship. So we've already done Pocket Knife and Flying High, right? So we're going to purchase, yes, the ever so popular hauler. Here we go. The hauler. So let's start off with some beautification first. And see what we can do to it, make it look better than it looks right now. Because it certainly looks like something out of the 20th century and we're in the 33rd. So, kits. It doesn't have any. Only thing it has is paint. So I know I have various paint jobs. Right? We have this one. Stygian blue. And we have this one. Right? But it has no actual. Here's a white. So what color we're going to choose? Tungsten. And this is the same color that we did with the Eagle. This one's a black contour, and we have midnight black. Right? We're going to use a azure. Let's keep that one. Okay. So it has no other things we can use here. Packs. What's packs? We've already have everything we need, right? The hauler is pretty much my first ship that I ever got when I started the game. And I remember having very little money and I needed to do exploration, and I bought the hauler. Very little money. And I need to outfit. I had like 10,000 left over. I need to outfit. I remember having very little, and I couldn't do much. I really couldn't do much. So it goes on the wings and the elevators. Okay, let's see. We're going to change the ship's name. This is going to be Definite Exploration Ship. That's for sure. And we're going to call it something you guys are going to love. Let's see. No, it's not the original Raxla or Bust. This is a brand new ship. And so we're gonna outfit this one accordingly. What's the name gonna be? Let's see. Track 97. Yes, Raxler or bust. Okay, so here we are. Let's start. We made it. We did as much as we can with beautification. There's not much you can do with this ship. Actually, I liked the Stygian brass looking thing. It was yellow. This one not so much. Maybe a red. Let's see. Like this one. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay. So let's buy this one. Okay. Raxler or bust. There you go. And we're going to outfit her. Hard points. There's only one hard point. I remember that clearly. So we only have one hard point. So we're actually going to replace it with missiles. Let's do some advanced missiles. So if we're doing missions, like ground missions, we can ring hellfire from above, right? Okay. Let's see. So we got 2 empty utilities. This is important because we want, and I'm gonna use my own heat sinks. I'm not gonna so we're gonna transfer. It takes 7 minutes to transfer. Let's transfer 2 from there. I have a lot of heat sinks. There's one more transfer. Heat sinks are necessary because you saw what happened before, right? So we're gonna use heat sinks for cooling. Okay. Now for armor, we're not gonna bother. I'm not gonna actually change this. I'm not going into combat with this, so we're gonna keep the lightweight alloy. Power plant, I'm gonna replace the power plant. Right. Thrusters, replace thrusters. Okay. Frameshift drive. I mean, pre-engineered. Oh, I'm definitely not going to use pre-engineered stuff. We're going to use this. Okay. Life support 1D. Power distributor 1A. Sensor 1D. Make it lightweight. And we have a fuel tank class 2, right? Optionals, we have a lot more. Do we have a lot of stuff on optionals? Yeah. So we have 2 3s, right? So actually we're gonna swap this with this. We're going to swap this out and give us nice shield generator. That's worthy of this ship. And we have some prismatics here. Reinforced shields. 3s. I think this came off of my smaller ships. But I want to rebuild them. Remember I said I want... But... I do have them available, so... Transfer. We're going to use that. We're going to use it. Okay? Okay. So, as for cargo, are we actually going to use this ship for cargo runs? Probably not. What's the likelihood? What we're going to use this for? More than likely exploration and missions, right? So let's get surface scan. Let's transfer this since it's already, we already have one bought, right? And we're gonna get rid of this cargo because one, we're gonna actually get a fuel scoop, right? I actually have fuel scoops with 4A. And we're going to get an FSD booster actually. 3H. That's going to give us a lot of boost. Okay. So while we're waiting for this stuff to come, we don't have an actual landing, but SRV. But that's okay. And let's see, did the other stuff come yet? No. Not yet, still 2 minutes. Okay. So that's what it looks like so far. We only have, let's fix the fire groups. We have one missile. And we're going to have scanner and what have you. The Holer doesn't really have a lot to deal with, right? Since it has a 1, let me think. I said I wanted to keep, I want to do missions. SRV would be nice. But I like to keep the Supercruise assist. You saw me. I forget often that I don't have one, and I'll crash right into the sun. I did that so many times I can't even count. So we can actually get rid of the advanced docking computer. Right, we can. We can. Okay. So let's do that. We're going to sell that. Okay, we're going to move this down. We're going to put the scanner here. We're going to sell this. Actually, we're going to put a planetary vehicle thingamajig. Okay. 2G. Yeah, 2G. So we got pretty good jump range. Once we fix the FSD, and we're gonna be kicking ass. Actually, we're gonna be doing very well. Come on. Shoot. I hate when it does that. Raxla or bust. There we go. Now there is no kit for this. So you can't make it more, you can't make it prettier, unfortunately. Okay. So let's see. Utility mounts, I said I was going to put the 2 heat sinks, right? Equipped. What's with the loading screen, man? Come on. Equip. Okay, good. So we have 1 missile. This. We don't actually need to do anything with the missile because we can upgrade it, right? But that's it. We're not gonna go and get it any specialized other things put on it. Let's see. Core internal. We're gonna leave as is. And what happened to all my crap here? It's disappeared. Okay, so SRV. Yeah, I was disconnecting. That's why I decided to do that. We'll buy a 2G. Okay. We'll get a Scarab. Okay. And let's see, we're gonna put the this one that we still got a minute left. Fuel scoop. Fuel scoop 1A. How we're doing on this? Okay, it's here. All right. So pretty much, let's see, we got shield generator. Did we get the shield generator yet? Because that's going to be a big deal. Yeah, we did. Because it's way over. So let's equip. Okay, I didn't want to store that. Why is that being stored? The 2E. So we're way over on our power consumption, right? So we have to fix that. And we're going to do that right now. Let's work on the power plant first. So the power distributor, we're doing the power plant first, right? last row. Okay, let's take a look at our power consumption now. And with that adjustment, we're looking better. We're looking way better. We're looking way better. So let's now do the FSD. Most important one is the range. Let's do the range. So what can you use this ship for? Planetary exploration, right? System exploration. Why have such a big shield on it? Well, you can't get attacked by NPCs. You can slam into planetary surfaces. So I'd rather have the shield and not have the shield. And so, for instance, if I want to use this for missions, massacre missions, I have my missiles, right? I'm going to rain hell from above. And I'm going to be fired at, so the shields are important, right? Alright, so we did the power plant, we did the FSD. Let's see what our range is. Our range is 33.97, not bad. Not bad at all. So let's see, now we're going to do the engines. Right? There drive. We're consuming a lot of materials, which is good. That's what we want to do, because I'm already cracked industrial firmware I'm running out of, right? Which is good. We have a Guardian module. We're going to use this. Hardened surface fragments. Oh, that's right. I had 46. Well, let's do that anyway. Not like we're going to go into a place, but I'm keeping the actual module. Armor we don't need to do. Life support we don't need to do. Surface scanner we do need to do. And the so probe radius. So we're gonna do the power plant. We're gonna put experimental on there. On the power plant, distributor, the drives, the engines, and the FST, and the shields. That's important. Yeah, so I'm already running out of stuff, which is good, because this way I can unload my care packages. Alright, so we did power distributor. Let's do that. Now remember, once I got the care packages taken out, I can always go to material trader and trade through and swap for other things. Trade through my stuff and swap for other things. So even if I'm short one thing, I can make it up with the others. Like cracked industrial firmware. Looks like I'm going to be short cracked industrial firmware, right? So I'm going to write that down. Cracked industrial firmware. So I want to go to material trader and take care of that, right? Okay, so that's it. I finally saw my first red out of stuff thing. Okay, sensors I don't need to do. Life support I don't need to do. Missiles. High capacity. Which is okay. Now why did I put missiles? Because when I'm doing like retrieval missions, retrieving certain items from a crash ship or whatever, I can use the missiles to target the ground and take out all the hostiles that are shooting at me. And again, I need these shields so it can protect me from the hostiles. That's important. So I don't need much more than this, right? Great. So we got pretty much everything. There's only a few things I want to put experimental on. Right? So again, let's see what we got. Hardpoint, we put in missiles. We put missiles because we're going to rain death from above. A very low insurance cost, 39,000 to actually rebuy it back, right? 2 heat sinks. We have power plant, thrusters, pretty much everything engineered, right? Though our fuel tank is 2, we're not going to have much range. And there's not much we can do about another fuel tank, except if we take out the super cruise, we can add a fuel tank. But we want a planetary vehicle. We got this that gives us distance. Okay, and we're set. As for fire groups, surface scanner, D scanner, and that. Okay. So let's take a look at what she looks like. What do you mean signal lost? Okay. Let's see what she looks like. Alright. She's not very pretty, but she's a good utility vehicle. Let's take a picture for our Inara album. Okay. Because we're going to add that to our list of ships, right? And this one is Drac 97. Okay. And we want to take a picture from the front because we're going to actually create a nice thumbnail with that. That looks decent. We advise that all commanders be aware of their skills while in and around the starport. Thank you for your cooperation. And this one's going to be B. Okay. All right. So now we need to do some engineering, right? 3 things that we actually need to do is actually more than 3, but let's see. The closest, let's do by distance. We need Palin is 42 light years away. Engine and thrusters and frameship drive. So that's the first place we got to go to. Okay. And something I neglected to do is shields. Where are our shields? Oh, we did do it. Okay, no problem. Because it's pre-engineered already. Okay, so let's go to Palin, where she's an arc. Right. Son of a gun requires you to do 5,000 light years, and then he ends up being an arc. 41 light years away. 2 jumps. So let's go there. Okay. Seems like it's better fuel efficiency, right?
Detachment complete. Maintain correct lane on exit.
That's nice. So we can boost to 412. That's not bad. We can escape pretty much anybody trying to shoot us down, NPC wise. Okay.
You are clear of station restrictions. Have a safe journey.
That's not bad. Look at that. Didn't waste too much fuel. Not like the other two ships. She does overheat pretty fast. Okay, let's move on. Let's see how SEO works. Yeah, she's fluttering all over the place. Okay, the SEO was not that bad. It's not that good either, but very nice. So its range is not bad, right? So let's see where we're going. We're going to Palin's little abode. Able laboratory. There we go. I mean, the Holer's not that bad, man, if you think about it. Let's see. Let's SCO. I do prefer the adder over this one. I really like the adder. So Palin is going to help us get what engineering done, frameshift drive, thrusters. So that's not bad. Good. We'll get that done now. First. Never did like getting the engineering done in this game. It's too time consuming. I have to do it for the new account. So I'm gonna have to do the 5,000 light year for Palin and for Tedeschi or something like that. I don't know what her name is. There's two engineers. The 5,000 unlocks 2 engineers. So that's absolutely necessary. Okay. Able Laboratory. So I've always used this ship for landing, for surface settlement raids and all that stuff. It did have a good jump range, and it just made sense to use it. If I get blown out of the sky, it's low rebuy. Let's request. Where is it?
Automated flight control protocol initiated. Please submit a request prior to landing.
Number 7. There it is.
Authorized. You may proceed to landing pad 07. Landing gear deployed.
Cool. Very cool. Very cool. Nice.
Docking procedure completed. Ship secured.
So we're gonna go local services and get this. So you're gonna see only the upgrades. You're not gonna see the travel in between systems because it's tedious, right? We're gonna at dirty drive. We're gonna put drag drives. Make it even faster. And for the FSD, we're gonna put deep charge. Let's see where we're at. What are we at for range? So basically we've increased our range, right? By how much? Not much. We're at 34 now. But we can boost to 452. That's great. Okay, so let's see what other engineer we need to do by distance. Shield generator, DD Vitamin, and that's she's on Leth, she's 15 light years away. So let's go see her. She's one jump away. Let's go do our shields. Now I had to put both heat sinks on this because it really gets used up fast with the SEO. Look at that boost. That's not bad. This is supposed to be a hauling ship, but we turned it into an espionage or whatever ship. And I might change it to a black and just keep it as a espionage ship. This is a wild base. Nice. Alright.
Docking procedure
Let's fix
completed.
the,
Ship secured.
now we're here at Vatamin, so let's fix the engineering that we need to do here. The shield generator, we're gonna add fast charge. And that's nice, as experimental. Okay. And now, what we're gonna do is find out where we're gonna go next. So we got shield booster, we did Palin. We don't need anything else here. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do this. So we're gonna go to Quint, and do power plant and power distributor. We already got the frame shift drive done on the engines, right? So we're gonna do the Marco Quint and Cirrus system.
Ship released. Departure authorized.
Now you don't have to engineer the ship the way I did it, but I'm figuring the most useful way of using it, right? Ground missions, retrieval missions, settlement massacres, stuff like that. Not really the first 3 ships I'm not going to use in combat. For sure I'm not going to use in combat. I'm going to get my ass kicked if I use that in combat. So we're going to go to Cirrus. See you then. Gotta use night vision. There's nothing else you can do. You gotta see where you're going, right? Alright. So we are here at Quint's research base. We're going to do our final experimental upgrade that we're going to do on the distributor and the power plant. Distributor, we're going to add additional array allows power to store more energy. We're actually super conduits, so we can increasing power distributor charge rate, right? We want it to charge faster. Okay, and then power plants, we are going to monster it. So let's take a look what we got so far. Okay. Now this completed product. Though maybe I'll change the color, but the red is fine. It's fine. I like it. Rock, slow, or bust, baby. Rock, slow, or bust. So we have our missile, advanced missile. We only did, we didn't do any experimental. We got a modification having high capacity magazines. We have more to fire, right? And utility mount, we have 2 heat sinks. Finish this up. Core internal, we've upgraded our power plant. We're monstered, overcharged power plant thrusters, dirty drives. Frameship drive, we deep charge, increased range. For now, we have 34.56 total light speed. Distributor, we have our charge enhanced with super conduits for faster recharge. For optional, we have a prismatic shield with reinforced shields and fast charge, guardian, frameshift drive booster, planetary vehicle with a scarab, one small fuel scoop, detailed surface scanner with expanded probe. We don't have an advanced landing, but we do have super cruise because I have a habit of running into suns. This is our hauler. So what purpose do I have this for? Mainly just the same thing as the adder. I prefer the adder over the hauler. This is for exploration mostly. Landing on surfaces, scanning exobiology, or I can do some missions, retrieval missions, planetary settlement massacres, assassination missions. So varies. It's small with a very narrow, I would say, signature. So this way you can land very well on rough surfaces, rocky surfaces. So that completes our hauler. Next up, the adder.